Today's the day! Good morning, Harry. I'm getting ready to go to New York for the Broadway Teachers Workshop. Of course, listening to The Outsiders on my way. Here I am in the airport, on the flight.
Okay, this is like the coolest hotel I've ever been in my life. What? Oh my gosh! What the heck? This is so cool! Look at this big mirror, the bed, and then the view! Oh my gosh! Oh jeez! Oh my gosh! This is so cool!
Sprinted from the hotel to get Hadestown front row.
Just going to my room on the 24th. Just on Hadestown! It's amazing.
All right, I just arrived back in my hotel room at the beautiful Civilian Hotel. It is so gorgeous, and look at that view. I arrived here and got into the city and checked into the hotel and immediately left to go see if I could get tickets for anything. I really wanted to get tickets for either The Notebook or Hadestown, and I just happened to stumble upon Hadestown because it was like 5 minutes away from the Civilian, and I thought it was sold out, and because it said so online, and I went up to the box office and she was like, "Oh, actually, do you want to sit front row?" And so I got to see Jordan Fisher and the rest of the cast of Hadestown perform so beautifully. It was amazing. Hadestown was so good. Jordan Fisher was mwah. I'm so grateful that I got to see that. And now I'm going to get ready for bed so that I can get a good night rest for day one of the Broadway Teachers Workshop. Tomorrow is going to be the best day ever. Okay, get ready with me for day one of the Broadway Teachers Workshop. So I figured while I am getting ready, I could do a little like get to know me as I put on my makeup. So basically, my name is Jordan. My students know me as Miss Held. I teach at the best middle school in Michigan. I teach 6th grade reading and writing, and I started teaching in 2021, so I just finished up my 3rd year. I took over for the theater department my 2nd year teaching. The first show that I did was Frozen Jr., and the second show that I did was Finding Nemo Jr., which is very near and dear to my heart. And that is how I got this opportunity to come to the Broadway Teachers Workshop, because my show reveal for Finding Nemo Jr. Won me the Broadway Teaching Workshop Show Reveal Showdown. So I'm really grateful to be here and have this opportunity to go to the workshop simply because I was just doing something that I love. I went to Central Michigan University and I got my degree in secondary English education, and then I minored in theater. When I got to college, I was really bummed because I wasn't doing any theater, and I had grown up doing theater my whole life. And so I felt like that was a huge part of my life that was missing all throughout college. So I didn't actually get my theater minor until close to the end of my college career. But like I said, I did theater my whole life. I started, my parents gave me the bug when I was really young because they both did theater. And so then my brother and I also did theater, so we were just a family of theater kids. A fun fact about me is that I have the same high school theater director as Sutton Foster did. The thing that I'm looking forward to most about the Broadway Teaching Workshop is, well, like everything. But I'm really looking forward to learning new things that I can bring back to teach my kiddos, and I'm also really looking forward to seeing The Outsiders. The Outsiders is like one of the main reasons that it is one of the reasons that I became a teacher, because I hated reading when I was in middle school until The Outsiders, and it became my favorite book of all time. It was the book that made me love reading, and then we watched the movie, and of course I loved the movie, and now the musical is colliding everything I've ever loved, and so I'm really, really excited to get the opportunity to see The Outsiders tonight. Another fun fact is that I actually teach at the middle school that I went to, which wasn't necessarily my plan, but it ended up working out like so beautifully. I love working there, and it's funny because I did not do theater in middle school because I was like, theater's not cool at school. And so I did theater outside of school. And so something that I've been working really hard to do is encouraging students to get out of their comfort zone and create a space where they feel like they can take ownership and feel really proud of the work that they're doing and feel very passionately about it. And the really cool thing about middle school is this is some of, like most of them, their first show they've ever done in their life. And so I get to see every year kids catch the theater bug, and that's kind of magical. Okay, and here's my final look for the day. I've got this sweater vest top from Amazon, Levi jeans, Adidas Gazelles, and my Goofy tote. We are ready for a day in the life of the Broadway Teachers Workshop. Woo! Saying goodbye to my hotel room for the day, and of course getting my Starbucks before I start my walk to the workshop. I'm like 3 minutes away from the workshop. We are going to get all checked in, registered first, and then my first session is, I think, one sec. My first session is personal wellness, creativity, and managing anxiety. So I'm really excited to have my first session be that. So here we go. I'm in.
Really encourage you over the next 3 days, to feel that appreciation from the Broadway community, all of the people who come here to share their time and talent with you.
After a great first session, we had our second session with MTI, where they showed us all of their upcoming musicals and shows they're bringing to the table. And we also did a little trivia, which was super fun.
I can feel it, anticipation in the air, something just beyond compare to any other night, I swear. Whenever I was frightened, if I ever felt alone, I turned to the night sky and a star I call my own. And big miracles when you believe, hope is real, it's hard to kill. Show everything around it was not mine. A guy like you should wear a warning. You're dangerous. Go all in.
Start singing.
Yes.
Well, that is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard. You're doing a play, got something to say, so you sing it? It's absurd.
I was so impressed with our session with MTI, and then we headed out for a little bit of lunch, and then I'm on my way to my next session with Huey Lewis.
And that was the start of my love for Broadway. Now I just worship it. It's the people, and really, it's. I've said this before many times, but because it's the most demanding of all artistic expressions, it's also the most rewarding. Finally, yes. and that is. And so people who do it, they do it for those reasons. They're not doing it for the money, folks. And they do it for those reasons. And they're great artists, and in the end, they're great people. And what's strange to me is I learned a lot about my songwriting, because I'm trying to write songs that have nothing to do with one another. I don't want to write the same song twice. I want to write something good. So these songs stand alone in my mind. And now to see them all in a show like that, it was very weird at first, and then I thought, wow, as I listened to them, I realized there is kind of a common thread, that does go through there, that I never really realized,
I'm just gonna go.
I wanna be someone, come what may. I wanna be someone who always finds a way. I wanna be somebody who wants to get what's his. I wanna be someone who's proud of who he is. I know it won't be easy, there'll be promises to keep.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Tougher than diamonds and stronger than steel. You won't feel nothing till you feel. You feel the power, just feel the power of love. That's the power, that's the power of love.
Right now, we are waiting to do the Singing Sondheim workshop with David Loud and some other people as well. I'm very excited. We just finished up with Huey Lewis and some stars from his show that just closed on Broadway, and they were absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, you won't be on a plate.
Beginning, a middle, and an end, plus a laugh. Did you notice that there are no rhymes in that song? Very rare for Sondheim. What is he doing? Jack's persona at the beginning of the story is so unformed, so undernourished, so impoverished. He is mentally unable to rhyme, as he is unable to figure out the sex of his cow. But by the time he gets to the end of Giants in the Sky, Jack, like Little Red, has grown up, and his music soars and rhymes just like everybody else's. He is transformed. And again, we are shown this, not told it, by the score. Interestingly, Sondheim ends Jack's song with another reference to the title song. Back to the sky is, does anyone hear it? Into the ones upside down. It's like Little Red and Jack are matching bookends, reflections of each other.
After our final session of the day, we had a little bit of networking with teachers from all around the world. It was awesome. Okay, I just left my last session, was singing Sondheim with David Loud. That man is so talented, and he had 3 people with him. Their names are, I'll put them up here. And they all sang songs, Sondheim songs, so incredibly talented. Like, they sang so beautifully, so it was so amazing. And he taught so many really cool things about singing Sondheim, and it was such an awesome session. I am walking back to the hotel right now to get ready to see The Outsiders. So I can't even, this has been such an incredible day. Okay, I am back at the Civilian Hotel and I am at their rooftop bar. Look at this view. And I'm in my outfit for The Outsiders. I have my sunset necklace and my sunset earrings and all my gold jewelry and my gold nails. And I am so excited to see The Outsiders very soon. All right, here we are, the teachers at The Outsiders. Show number 1. We were fortunate enough to get to do a talk back after each of the shows that we got to see. And here is a talk back with some of the actors and crew of The Outsiders. And then of course I stage doored to talk to some of the actors about their experience with this incredible musical, because it was in fact incredible. I have no words. It was astonishing. We got to end our night with a mixer at Sardi's. It was such a cool experience to see all these portraits of all these legends. Actually, after his session with us, Huey Lewis headed over to Sardi's to be honored for his portrait that day. And then we had a cheers to an awesome first day.